This is the Inquisitive Veteran, back with a special Inauguration Day video, and what I saw. So these are my impressions. And before I begin, I want to say, I don't want to talk about Trump's policies, and I don't want to talk about his cabinet picks in this video. As time goes on, what he believes and who he's picked, all that will become clear, and we'll be able to judge them for who they are. So I watched the inauguration. I actually had to watch it on YouTube when I got home from work. And I wrote down a couple things that I saw. I was like, yeah, okay, yeah. So, they say it's a celebration of democracy, and it is. The people have spoken. So, for the next 4 years, barring anything catastrophic or an impeachment, Trump will be our president. And during his speech, it kind of gives you a good idea, I believe, what he's going to be like for the next 4 years. So he tended to speak in sound bites, like things that later you'd be able to rip out of the video and play. And a couple examples were when he said, "And the forgotten in America will be forgotten no more." Or, talking about drugs and how it's an American carnage and it stops today. And even when he said, we work together for a glorious destiny. And if you listen to his speech, it sort of sounded like, he was doing sound bites. Probably smart enough that that's the reason he did that. And his speech wasn't like glorious. He's not a very eloquent speaker, but he knows how to play to the crowd, and he really focused on his message. This is for the American people, especially when he said, today it's not just a transfer of power from one president to from one person to another or one party to another. It's from Washington back to the people. And that was, I really hope he upholds that. That, it really is about the people. But we'll see. He talked about the disrepair and decay in America, and how we could fix it if we come together. That was the other part of his speech, was solidarity and working together. Especially when actually bringing jobs back to America. I really hope he does. Chances are probably not going to happen, not in the way that most people expect. But, as he kept saying, America first. So that, hopefully he does do some of that, does help revitalize our infrastructure, because it is in a state of disrepair and decay. And I've said that for a long time. We need to worry about that. We need to fix our roads, fix our tunnels, fix our power grid. We need to become much more efficient at what we do. Because, I live in Alabama. If you live in Birmingham, I'm looking at you. Because the roads, come on. Birmingham's roads are horrible. And Huntsville's aren't much better. What is it? I actually have notes, so I'm going to be reading. I do like what he said in his speech, which will actually really help the trumpets, whatever you want to call them, about how, we have loyalty to each other, and that leaves no room for prejudice. And I really hope not just his people, because there have been some of his supporters that have been very vocal about how they don't like people who look different. They have seen that. I hope his words resonate with the people that are protesting against him, because we do need to work together. And if we can overcome prejudice, I'm all for it. Do I think he's going to be the best president? No. His speech gives me a little bit of hope. And like I said, we're going to see what happens in the next 4 years. I'm excited. He talked a lot about prosperity, like I said, bringing jobs back to America, which is something that we've had to do for a long time. And everybody thinks that at some point, we need more jobs here. Unemployment, it's gone down, but we can always stand to make it better. Now, I did like what he said about we have to unlock the mysteries of space, and we have to harness the energies, industries, and technologies of tomorrow. And which is a little strange. He, in one of his tweets, talked about how China, or climate change was a Chinese hoax designed to, hurt American jobs. And some of the people he has picked for his cabinet, like I said, I don't want to talk about it, but it is kind of pertinent. They aren't very scientifically literate. But if he's very serious about this, especially the mysteries of space, because I'm a huge proponent of funding NASA. That's what I really care about. Gets a 0.5%, needs more. And like I said in my video about revitalizing NASA, that needs a big flashy mission, and it's Trump, and he does flashy. So if he inspires people to care about NASA, I will be happy, and I will consider him a somewhat successful president. And I just hope that he does it. Now, how he ended it when he said, those who felt ignored will never be ignored again, and then he went into a spiel about let's make America safe, let's make America this, America that, let's make America great again. Like I said, the man is smart in a showmanship kind of way. He's obviously not stupid, because if you think he's stupid and he got elected, you're thinking that half the people in America are stupider than him. And I don't think it's true. I think that some people have been fed up for the last 8 years, and they felt that they have been ignored. If he is all about the kumbaya, let's work together, hard work, let's get people off welfare and back to work, cool. I'm all for people having jobs, because it does make society easier. When people aren't fed up about money, they tend to cooperate a bit more with each other. So, those are just my impressions of it. I'm excited because this next 4 years, it's going to be amazing. There's going to be a lot to talk about, especially as we move forward with a celebrity who is our president now. And this is a special little end of it. I want to say, if you hate Trump and you think he's stupid and you hope he fails, you're wrong, because you're probably one of the people for the last 8 years who has said something along the lines of, Obama's not a bad president, let's leave him alone about the birth certificates. And you need to remember, at one point, your president that you were happy for wasn't exactly well liked by some of the people you know. And be a bit more tolerant towards them, because they are your fellow Americans. And try to come together. If you're one of the people that are like, Trump is our president, get over it, for the last 8 years, you were probably one of the people who said, show us the birth certificate, you're a damn Kenyan, you're a damn Muslim. And you didn't show the president the respect that you're now demanding other people show. Get over it. Please, you guys need to come together and kind of, talk this out. Realize, was President Obama the best president ever? Probably not. Was he the worst? Definitely not. Is Trump going to be the worst president ever? Probably not. It's not like he'll get us, hopefully he won't get us into two totally unjustifiable wars and crash our economy with that. But I hope, is he going to be the best president? Probably not. You never know. The future's not written yet. But please, watch this and talk to the people you know. Share this with people and go, we need to talk. We have to talk. This next 4 years is really important. Like every 4 years is. And if you have a problem with the government, pay attention to who you vote for. We can work together. That's the thing. We can work together. Just put down your hardline stance and for a moment just talk. But that's all I have to say. If you liked my video, leave me a rating. If you want to discuss anything with me, leave a comment. Subscribe if you like what you see. And I'll see you next time. This is the Inquisitive Veteran. Pop 'em smoke.